Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I heat train my natural hair. Heat training is definitely a process if you don't want to damage your natural hair. So if you're interested, keep on watching. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. All right, let's hop right into it. So when I first started straightening my natural hair, you could see that it was not easy to straighten. It took quite a long time to straighten. First of all, I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it took a long time for me to get the hang of it. And going back into the archives to find this video really made me emotional because I'm like, my YouTube fam has been with me all these years and I love you guys so much. But as you can see, my hair is more difficult to straighten. So this is more recently over the past couple of years, and my hair is a lot easier to straighten. It only takes about 30 minutes to straighten my whole entire head of hair. And that is because my hair is heat trained. So if you don't know what heat training is, it means to intentionally weaken the internal proteins of your hair through repeated heat exposure. So obviously if you use too much heat on your hair, you can severely damage your hair and get a lot of heat damage, and you don't want that. So I'm going to share with you what I did over the years to not get as much damage as I would get if I were to use the ultimate amount of heat. So the first thing I do is I only really use professional flat irons on my hair. And this one is by Nice Shine, and this is their Platinum Professional Styler. So this flat iron has ceramic titanium, which is great because that will keep the natural moisture in your hair and prevent damage. And you can also adjust the heat to whatever you want it to be. You don't have to have a set specific heat setting. Now, when I first started trying to heat style my hair, I found that it was best to have the flat iron at a lower heat, maybe like 360, not 420, 400. You want it to be like around 360 if you're first starting out, to prevent the damage. The next thing I always do is to make sure that my hair is blown out properly. I like to blow out my hair on cool to stretch it before I go in with the flat iron and try to manipulate my hair that way. Now, some people are straight naturals, which is basically means that whenever they wash their hair, they will just straighten it after it and always wear their hair in a straight state or a straightened state. I wouldn't consider myself a straight natural because I like to wear my hair curly too. So if you want to be a straight natural, then I would suggest to maybe go to the salon and have them professionally do it a few times a year. Or you can do it yourself, but just make sure that you aren't, damaging your hair by using like too much heat. So when I straighten my hair, I like to keep it straight for at least a few weeks, and I don't re-straighten it. So the main problem that I feel a lot of people have is that once their hair starts, trying to revert back to its natural state, once it's been straight for a while, they like to continue to put heat on their hair to keep that style still straight. But I say to straighten it once and just leave it and let it do its natural thing eventually if it starts to revert. But don't continuously put heat on your hair every single day, or you will see intensive heat damage and your curls will be ruined. But yes, flat iron your hair in sections, and I find that using rollers do help to keep the style in place. So that's what I'm doing today. So how often should you heat train your hair? I say only a few times a year. And as far as getting like a silk press, I say maybe only once a year or once every year and a half. That's not something that I personally would do frequently because I do not want extra heat damage. But as far as stretching your hair, you can do that without any problems. So as the years go by, you can up the heat a little bit, but when you first start out trying to heat train your hair, you want to use like a low heat, like 360, and then as years go on, you can work your way up. But it just gets a lot easier the more you do it, but you don't want to do it that often. So like I said before, it definitely took me some years before my hair was at its state where it can literally flat iron it within 30 minutes and it'll be straight. But it takes time. This is definitely not a process that you will want to rush if you don't want to see any damage. If you rush this process, you will see damage. But yeah, here I am just spraying a little bit of the sunflower seed serum on my hair, and then I can take down my hair, the rollers out of my hair, and my hair is stretched out. And in a minute I'll show you guys how it turned out. But heat training is definitely a process, but I 100% think that it's worth it. If you like having curly hair, if you like having straight hair, you get the best of both worlds and the versatility of your natural hair. But yeah, that's about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give me a huge thumbs up if you did. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Hit the bell so the notifications will come straight to your phone. You can follow me on any social media at Mariam J. Hampton, at MH Hair Growth. You can shop all of your hair growth needs at mariamhampton.com. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.